I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. I tell lies. Every Tuesday. I get high. Every Tuesday. I never try. Every Tuesday. I let loose. Every Tuesday. Wild goose. Every Tuesday. I take a ride. Every Tuesday. I nearly die. Every Tuesday. I get bumped. Every Tuesday. I shut up. Every Tuesday. I call in sick. Every Tuesday. Suck my dick. Every Tuesday. I kick your ass. Every Tuesday. Smoke your mother's grass. Every Tuesday. Stay up late. Every Tuesday. I masturbate. Every Tuesday. I look great. Every Tuesday. Straight hate. Every Tuesday. Get laid. Every Tuesday. I get paid. Every Tuesday. Taco loco. Every Tuesday. Johnny Yoko. Every Tuesday. Nice dinner. What are you up to, dinner? I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. Stay away from the phone. Every Tuesday. Just leave me alone. Every Tuesday. I'm living large. Every Tuesday. Bitch, I'm in charge. Every Tuesday. I light an incense. Every Tuesday. But Gene Vincent. Every Tuesday. I get the notion. Every Tuesday. Ramona in the lotion. Every Tuesday. Keep it busy. Every Tuesday. Pump is busy. Every Tuesday. I thank God. Every Tuesday. For a hot ride. Every Tuesday. Come on your face. Every Tuesday. Play the fucking bass. Every Tuesday. I've told you. Say what? No. Love metal. Every Tuesday. Heavy metal. Every Tuesday. Nice sweater. Every Tuesday. W-double-G's the letter. I make a fire. Every Tuesday. Cool desire. Every Tuesday. I speculate. Every Tuesday. Ejaculate. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. I get high. Every Tuesday. I make it cry.
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes cast. They flipped the bitch switch. We've already won this fight. We've already won this battle. We are not going back, not on our watch. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, family.
Live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Oh, we won't write it and we'll do it live.
We won't write a fucking thing and we'll do it live. That's what we will do.
Damn the straight.
Flying by the seat of our
pants. Yeah.
Not really true. We actually do. I actually do take notes. I actually do take notes.
Of course.
We do prep. Yeah. Welcome everybody. 21st Century Suffragettes. Yes. There's good news in the house, and Benny Loco and Spykin are here to enjoy all the good news with us. Our friends Elizabeth and Mark are hanging together, so they're not gonna. It's family time, and so so they're taking a little hiatus. But we love them, and we send them all of our light and love. And we have new lovebirds in the house. Nordis Rodriguez and Rosanna from our chat are engaged to be married.
Congratulations, guys.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
We totally need some good news to talk about because the world is a shit show. And when it comes to love, we can't get enough of it. So I'm encouraging Nordest and Rosanna to try to call into the show to tell us.
Give us a scoop.
Anniversary,
Yes.
anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Pour a cheerful toast and fill it, happy anniversary. But be careful you don't spill it, happy anniversary.
5 eggs.
I know.
Five.
So, no, we are very excited about this news because this is the second couple. This is the second couple from our chat that has gotten engaged. And I don't know where you guys met and what chat or whatever, but I'm fucking taking credit for it anyway, goddammit.
Yeah. This is where all the love is. That's why. I'm just saying.
So Rosanna's in the chat
Diane,
now,
please
too.
stop fucking laughing at me, you asshole. What an asshole I am.
You asshole.
You know. So
That's
anyway,
an honor being called an asshole by
Boston Brian.
Totally
Yes,
is.
it is. It's totally an honor. Like, I'm totally not
Badge
offended.
of honor.
Yeah. I'm totally not offended. Okay, just FYI. So anyway, very exciting news about Nordis and Rox and Rosanna. I really want them to call into the show and give us the whole lowdown on how it all happened. Honestly, like, I want the whole thing. And I think it's really, really great. And you guys can call in anytime, early, late, I don't care. The number is 248-780-9775. So please call in. We definitely want to hear it because we are going to be going through a bunch of fucking shit that none of us want to hear.
No.
None of us want to talk about this shit either. Like, it's the last fucking thing I want to talk about is the shit show that our country has become because of Dinky.
Oh.
And what a hot mess. Now, I was just writing down just a few things just to okay, my eyes are watering like a motherfucker. I don't know why. They just keep doing it. Okay.
It was that dab I took. You got a little on you.
You got a little on me. Yeah, you got it in my eye, Benny. You got it. Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I know, but it's like, after hearing really good news about that, it's like, I don't want to talk about anything else, like
We could talk about the kittens.
Well, how are the kittens doing? Let's get an update on the kittens. I'd really love to hear. Yeah, breaking news. Spy Kinnar's kittens.
So they're no longer roly-polies. They are starting to get their feet underneath them and lift them up. Yeah. And their little eyes are starting to open.
Oh.
And they're just so cute and adorable, especially when they look at you just after their eyes are open. It's just,
Are they still are their eyes still blue?
well, they're not even open enough for you to really see what color they are yet. They're just starting to open.
Okay.
So, and their ears haven't started to unfold yet. So,
okay, we need some serious amount of pictures because the shit show is going to get worse. And we are going to need kitten pictures just to bring us all back down to like some kind of sanity. Okay, so I want kitten pictures. I want pictures of the ring, Rosanna. You can email them to me at 21stcenturysuffragettes@gmail.com.
Pictures of Daring.
I want pictures of The Rock. Yeah.
We got to see Wizzy Buff's ring like really quick.
Yeah.
I think like that same day.
Oh, yeah. We might have even seen it before Wizzy Buff saw it. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'm.
We might have.
Maybe.
Maybe. But at least he was smart enough to get, her friend's opinions before he gave it to her, right?
He'd be like,
What's in the
Yeah.
box? box. What's in the fucking box?
It was like okay, forget about it. We don't have to talk about the ring. But anyway,
Yeah.
no, we're gonna need good stories to talk about, you guys, because it's a total shit show. I don't know how else to explain it. I mean, just going down the list of yeah, he pulled FEMA relief from North Carolina, all the hurricane with the FEMA relief. He's defying court orders and the return of Garcia, and he's been doing that for a month. China is trolling DINKY and directing tariffs to red states.
Mhm.
And orders the FCC to revoke broadcast license of CBS for 60-minute story because facts, and for saying negative things about him, about Ukraine and Greenland. Yeah, not the first time he's done this bullshit. Tin pot dictator. I can't even fucking know. Just make him go away. Make him go away.
I've decided that's definitely what MAGA stands for now.
Yeah.
Make the asshole go away.
Yes.
Yes.
Make asshole go away. Make asshole go away. So
Thank you,
yeah, he
Spike.
met with the El Salvadoran president in the Oval, and then was like, "Oh yeah, we want to. You mean homegrown? Oh yeah. What does he say? Quote: The homegrowns are next." That's a quote.
That's us. That's us. That's
Yeah,
us. We're
that's
the
a quote.
homegrowns.
You gotta build like 5 more places. It's not big enough.
We're the homegrown vermin. Let's not forget he called us vermin as
The
well.
human rights violations and all the fucking lawlessness that's already happened in this one case. The one case. It is just bubbling up over the surfaces. Seth, the homo of hope, who calls into the Stephanie Miller show, said if Trump could get child sex traffickers, Tate brothers, out of Romania, why can't he bring home the innocent Maryland dad? 100%. Ding, 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 ding. You win. How can we get the Russian ballerina home, but he can't?
Either he has absolutely no power, which we all kind of knew that he was an incompetent weakling of a man, or the guy is already dead and they're just not willing to admit it. Real quick though, JFO, email Diane, email the show and give her your contact info. And when you come to South Carolina in the summer, I will have 2 female cats for you.
There you go. Benny Loco always
at least
does
2 of them
awesome
have to be
stream.
female. So
yeah, Benny. Yeah, there you go. Benny Loco always does an awesome stream, so that's a given.
Oh, that was fun yesterday. I love riding and driving and streaming. I really do.
I know.
I really do. It's like I got you all in the car with me, albeit we're crammed in like fucking sardines. It's quite comfortable.
It's
take a
definitely
road trip with Benny.
We're all riding shotgun with you, Benny. It's so much fun. It really is.
We'll be going for cigarettes tomorrow.
All right.
No,
I'm looking forward to it.
No hills involved. No interference of the signal.
You should invite me to come on and I'll join you.
Let me see how we can get that to work. I've tried it a couple of times. It doesn't seem to work.
Well,
but I'll try it again.
If you're doing it while you're sitting there, can't you do it while you're in your car?
No, she's on her phone.
I'll have to try it. I mean, I tried it right here at the house. You know, I'm tech tart, right? I really don't get any of this.
And there were
shit,
so many
works.
trolls in your fucking chat yesterday. I couldn't even. Oh boy. And I love that everybody in there's got a smoking jacket. So we're batting them down. If somebody missed one, then somebody else got the other one.
I don't think I've seen so many trolls in my chat ever in 17 years.
It was massive. It really was.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Charles. You bumped me up in the algorithm, even though I can't be monetized because I play the shit out of music.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't do it to be
Fuck
monetized.
you,
I do it
trolls.
to have fun. Yeah. That, Tony.
Fuck you, trolls.
Fuck you, trolls.
Tony, did you make that drop?
Fuck you, trolls.
Oh, okay. He's like, no.
I love when they come in and ask me if I'm a girl. That's my favorite.
And you're like, no, I'm a woman. There's a big difference.
Yeah. I'm an old lady, motherfucker. I can shoot hoops around you with the fucking little girl.
Loco alone.
And it's so weird how like 8-year-old and 10-year-old and 12-year-olds get attracted to your channel. I don't get it.
Yeah.
All these
I
little
don't
kids
either.
get it, and you're like, sorry, you gotta go. Psh.
Yeah, you're out of here.
Yeah.
No smoking jacket for you.
Yeah.
Well, they probably smoke as much as I do, but you know,
Oh my God.
they're not
Well,
old
hopefully
enough.
not.
They got to get it.
So, it's, I don't even know where to start.
Well, you start at
Well,
the
let's
very
start.
beginning.
Let's start right here. Go ahead. Go ahead, Spy.
I was just gonna say, I really hope that the fact that he is defying the Supreme Court, outright defying a 9-0 unanimous decision, will wake the Republican Party up enough to just go ahead and fucking impeach his ass.
Yeah, but it won't.
It won't.
And
It won't.
It won't.
and
But we can all
Steven,
call and keep telling them.
What needs? Yeah, of course, we need to keep the pressure on 100%. But what would be really cool is if the SCOTUS turned around and said, "We changed our mind," and yanked the rug right out from under him
That too. Let's have both.
and reverse the decision.
it would be nice. And the fact that, what's his name? Pee Wee German. What's his name? Stephen Miller.
Steve Miller.
Yeah. Stephen Miller, Pee Wee German,
Oh my
said in the
God.
Oval Office meeting with Dinky and Bukkake, and I'm calling him Bukkake, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says. His name is Bukkake in my fucking book.
Mhm.
So I don't give a shit. So and I'm not. I have no respect for this little. He's like, I'm the coolest dictator. Oh really? Well, I'm calling you Bukkake. How do you feel about that? You fucking asshole. You don't deserve any respect. So in that Oval Awful meeting, I said I did it again. I didn't even mean to. It just happened.
Yeah, but it was very fitting.
Yeah. Pee Wee German says that the Supreme Court voted 9-0 in favor of Dinky deporting people when it's exactly the fucking opposite. And nobody in the fucking press corps said, nope,
Said,
that's not
"Boo,
true. That's
not-
not true. That's not true. They
Not
just
a fucking
let it
word.
fucking slide. Wow, the gaslighting is fucking
Violated.
11 billion and a half. It's ridiculous.
Violated.
They just continue to let them lie.
Fucking
Why?
awful.
Because they all work for right-wing billionaires. That's why.
Mhm.
And they're following the orders.
Yeah,
They follow the orders.
a quote from some police officers who were abducting this woman. She called them monsters. She's like, they said, we're not monsters. We're just following orders. Well, that didn't
Yeah.
work in fucking Nuremberg in World War II. It's not going to fucking work now. Just following orders isn't fucking not committing a crime. Get it through your fucking thick skull when you're thrown under the fucking bus, you fucking idiots who are fucking doing all Dinky's crimes for him.
Yeah.
I think we should make a rolling, what do they call that? Where you take pictures and you make them into a film. Of all the people who were just following orders.
A montage.
Yeah. I think we should
All the
do
people.
that.
Yep. Following unlawful orders, because let's be clear with this.
Yeah.
They are
yeah,
unlawful orders.
Yes, they are unlawful orders. But, they didn't say that. They said they were just following orders.
Yeah.
Well, you were
Bullshit.
following unlawful orders.
You can't. They didn't get away with that then. They're not going to get away with it now. I guarantee that this is not going to end well, and there's gonna be more people. Guess what? You know what I'm kind of excited about? This is going to inspire more millions of people to get into the streets on the 19th.
It's imperative.
It's imperative that we get out there in way bigger numbers than were before. There was 5.2 million people the last time. Let's make it 15 million people.
I want to see about 50 million.
Let's do
across the country.
Let's do it. Because guess what? We got nothing to lose now, people. We got 0.0 to fucking lose for us all going in the fucking streets.
0.0.
And fucking protesting our fucking asses off. And I think I have my sign. I think I know what my sign is. And I called it on the show before I heard anybody else say it. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, yes, but I'm going to put Dinky's face on the top.
You gotta fight
and then
for your right
to party. Anyway, so Dinky's face equals waste, fraud, and abuse in big letters.
Yeah.
And he's a waste of fucking space. He's wasted all that money. He is a fraud of $500 million, and he's an adjudicated rapist. So he's an abuser. So there's your waste, fraud, and abuse. Waste, fraud, and abuse equals Dinky. Dinky equals waste, fraud, and abuse. And I don't want to hear waste, fraud, and abuse from these fucking right-wingers not one more goddamn time ever, ever, ever. And that the rule of law, and they believe in the rule of law, and they're the party of family values. Sit and fucking spin. You are not. You are none of these things. You don't back the fucking blue. You don't give a fuck about our vets. None of it. You're just a fucking phonies. Phonies.
They're the party of family values if your family is the Simpsons.
No, that's not even it. It's a party of family values if you like what Russia's doing. Fuck that. We are not fucking cozying up to fucking Russian dictators and Kim Jong-un and Xi and all these motherfuckers. American people do not want that.
Nope.
And I don't care how much you gaslight them.
We're seeing this week a true and legitimate constitutional crisis.
Fuck yeah.
And if the American people do not stand up and rebuke it and rebuke him in his entirety,
in mass,
it will just get worse.
Yep.
Because he'll start doing this to American citizens, and he's already talking about doing this to American citizens. And what really just gets me so angry for a moment here, and I'm sorry, chat, I got to be angry for a moment.
No.
He's sitting here
get it out.
Talking about sending homegrown criminals to El Salvador and having them build more prisons when talking about people who hit a woman over the head with a baseball bat, but yet he let out the J6ers who beat the police over the head with flagpoles. Are they going to El Salvador?
Yeah. And you know
Send
what?
those fuckers there.
Well, that's why the name of our show is How About We Deport You, Dinky? How about you get out of our country? Because, you're a fucking criminal. You
hate it so much. It's such a fucking third world fucking piece of shithole. Get the fuck out.
Yep.
Let us fix it.
Yeah. We want you gone, bro. We broke up with you. Remember, we broke up with you? We didn't want you back. Make assassin go away. Make Russian agent go away.
Make him go away. 8647. I do want a shirt with that, Diane. That's a really easy merch shirt. 8647.
And if you don't get it, you have problems.
Yeah. Well, it's 86 is a restaurant term for when it's not on the menu anymore. It's been 86. It's done.
Yep.
Donnie's not on the menu anymore. He's been 86. He's done.
And let's make that clear. It has nothing to do with violence.
Nope.
Nope.
It is not. It is in no way political violence. It is simply talking about removing that man from an office he does not deserve and he did not fucking earn.
Yep. And if you ever worked in a
Let's
restaurant,
take
you
them
know.
off the menu.
If you've ever worked in a restaurant or a bar, you know exactly what we are talking about. 86 the burger and add there's a steak medium, with fries, but you know what I mean? They do that all the fucking time. This is a restaurant language.
86 is very
we broke up
popular
with you
in
for a
restaurants.
reason.
We broke up with you for a reason, bro.
Come on, girls. Listen, ladies, how many of you have dated a guy and you broke up with him and he didn't want to go away? That's what Donnie is, okay? He's that motherfucker who just won't leave you alone after you've explained to him, this ain't working.
Yep.
And he keeps calling, and he keeps showing up, and he keeps fucking with your life.
Yes.
That guy. Yeah.
Showing up to your gigs, drunk and falling over where they have to be needs to be carried out. I know. I've had one of those.
Yeah. I think we've all of us women have met a fella or two like that during our growing.
Even when I was dating Tony, he would show up to my gigs and he'd be so falling down drunk they'd have his buddies have to carry him out.
Oh Jesus, Tony.
What? Not you, Tony. The guy I dated before you. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
The
about.
other Tony.
His name wasn't Tony.
Oh.
I said, while I was dating you, he would show up to gigs so drunk. Yeah, okay. He didn't hear that part, apparently.
It happens to guys too. Guys run across a psycho chick and yeah.
We've seen a few.
The last one I remember running across a psycho chick that was really public was that girl who took pictures of her prey, let's just call him, when he was trying to take a shower, and she did a psycho scene on him and ripped the curtain open, started taking pictures and stabbing him to death. I can't remember the name of the case. It's been a couple years. But
yeah, thanks for derailing the whole show, Benny, with that one.
That was quite a case.
I'm sure.
I wish I could remember her name.
Well, we're going to try to get back on fucking
on track. But yeah, that's what it's like. It's what it's like. Yeah. Wait a minute. Just get the wheel in.
Yeah, defying Supreme Court, fascism, dictator, someone must stop him, or it's over, threatening deport fucking U.S. citizens. Oh, and by the way, you know that piece of shit Boris Epstein, a fucking Russian agent that's been around, lingering around behind the scenes everywhere all the time?
Yes. Yeah,
he's the one who is threatening and negotiating all the deals with these fucking law firms to give him free fucking law service and protection in the hundreds of millions of dollars. And you know what I've got to say about that? If law firms capitulate to DINKY, then they no longer believe in the rule of law and they should all be disbarred. I've had it with these fucking assholes. Guess what, fucktards? If you side with an adjudicated rapist and a 34 count felon with more felons and more crimes that he's done his whole fucking life, I don't know, 8,000 fucking court cases we're talking now. I mean, because it was 5,000 before he got in office. It's got to be double that now because it's been a lot.
For sure.
And you're gonna tell me you're gonna side with this fucking asshole? Really? Like over
America and our Constitution and all our citizens.
If you are, when you are a lawyer, you take an oath to the Constitution and the rule of law of the United States of America. When you obfuscate and capitulate to a dictator, you are no longer abiding by the rule of law, and I think you should be disbarred.
Yes.
Fuck and you. Bye-bye. Your
Respond
billion
because you're
dollar.
not bona fide
Yeah.
anymore.
Bye-bye to your $1 billion fucking law firms. Fuck you. You get none of our business. The rich people who got their business there should take all their fucking money out of those fucking law firms and say, fuck you. Bye, bitches.
Yep.
I'm going to go to a law firm that stand up to Dinky. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I would do with my money.
Yep.
And I love that Harvard said, go fuck yourself, along with MIT. Okay. But like Cornell and a bunch of other universities have capitulated. You cannot ban books and erase fucking American history and be, oh yeah, like we are totally cool. We're an educate. You might as well be Trump University, you dumb motherfuckers. What are you doing? Let them take the fucking money away. Guess what? Guess remember when colleges...
There's more money.
Remember when colleges were free because only white people went there? You guys remember that shit?
Oh yeah,
Sure
and then the civil rights happened, and they didn't want Black Americans to be able to get educated, so they had to charge everybody.
Soon as Black people started getting into colleges, what do? Started charging everybody and made it another for-profit. They want to privatize everything. Everything.
Yep. So that everything makes them a profit.
Well, and again, it goes back to the singular facet here. And we are in a class war. That is what's going on in our country right now. We are in a class war. Either the billionaires win and the rest of us fucking lose, or we rise up and say, fuck you, go away.
Well, it's not even just the billionaires, because the billionaires actually want to make us into a theocracy because they are all Christian weirdos. They literally want to make us a Christian country. We are not a Christian country. We all know this, but they keep saying we were built on being a Christian country. No, we weren't. Anybody remember the separation of church and state? Anybody remember how God is not in our fucking Constitution? Not once. The word God is not there.
All those people fled being forced into religion that came here. They didn't want that on. They didn't want to do that anymore. They wanted to believe and be free to believe what they believed. And there's not a fucking thing wrong with that.
Midas Kevin, I don't really like that. I wouldn't say that. Please don't say that. I wouldn't say that. Okay. We're not going to Mike Pence Dinky. Okay. That's not our goal. I want that motherfucker in jail. I want him in fucking prison.
People need to stop saying jail because jail is short term. He needs to be in prison.
Yes, I corrected myself. He needs to be in prison. He needs to be under the prison. He's needed to be there for a long time. But I'm not advocate. I will not ever condone violence and do anything like that. So please, Kevin, I love you, brother, but please don't say that. I love you, but we don't act like that. If we act like that, then we are just as bad as they are.
That's right.
So we can't go around saying shit like that because then we're just as bad as the Jan 6ers.
That's right.
And I refuse to put myself in that position. So I don't mean to make an example of you, bro, but we have to control ourselves. Otherwise, we become what they are, and I refuse to do that. That's right.
So every time I hear the whole Christian nation thing, I just sent 5 eggs picture on Blue Sky. I think I sent it from 21st Century Suffragettes. Anyway, I pull this up because these are quotes from the founding fathers and what they designated our country to be.
And none of it had to do with religion.
That's right. There you go.
Not a bit of it. It's too small for me to read, Diane.
Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Thomas Paine, and James Madison.
Get it?
Yeah, it's hard to read, sweetie, but
I forgot to put you on the big set.
Christianity
I still can't even
is
read it on the
neither.
big set.
So for
Unless I
Thomas,
go right up to it.
for Thomas Jefferson, it says Christianity neither is nor ever was a part of common law. Christianity is the most perverted system that ever shone on man. Religions are all alike, founded upon fables and mythology. John Adams, the government of the United States is not in any sense founded on the Christian religion. The United States is not a Christian nation any more than it is a Jewish or Mohammedan nation. Thomas Paine, whenever we read the obscene stories, the voluptuous debaucheries, the cruel and torturous executions, the unrelenting vindictiveness with which more than half of the Bible is filled, it would be more consistent that we call it the word of a demon than the word of God. It has served to corrupt and brutalize mankind.
Nice.
James Madison, religion and government will both exist in greater purity the less they are mixed together. The purpose of separation of church and state is to keep forever from these shores the ceaseless strife that has soaked the soil of Europe with blood for centuries.
Nice. All right, you guys, that's your mission, is go to our Blue Sky and repost that all over the fucking place.
Go to
Yeah,
5X.
Send me a copy of that, Spiking, because I'll
I
make
will
a video of it. I'll read I'll read it. You know, I'll post. I'll show the script and I'll read it.
So I really love this
like
Democratic
you did.
Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen. If Kilmar is not home by midweek, I plan to travel to El Salvador this week to check on his condition and discuss his release. I know it seems weak, but you know what? Go there. And when they imprison him,
Thank you.
and they don't let Senator Chris Van Hollen come back. Okay, you think there's gonna be people in the streets?
Do you remember what happened to the senator that went down to Jamestown?
Yeah. They murdered him.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yep.
Yeah, 90% of deported immigrants to El Salvador had no criminal record. I mean, this is just, we're finding out more facts and facts. You know, of course, it's predictable. Mark Elias said, I would have not have predicted that the largest university would show more courage than either big law or corporate media. Good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, corporate media, you're a complete fucking failure. Guess what we're doing? We're doing your job, you fucktards. You absolute fucktards. You get paid millions of dollars and you sit up there all fucking day and discuss nothing.
Fucktard.
And do nothing. And you have fucking
Fucktard.
right-wing conspiracy fucking assholes on your shows all the time. Like CNN with that, what's that, Scott Jennings. Oh my God, I want to like flick him off my TV screen every time I see him. I just want to flick him. Flick him in the forehead. Flick. Get him off my fucking TV screen. Guy's a menace.
Yeah.
He should never be allowed on fucking national TV. Ever, a guy like that. And then they fire, people like Joy Reid.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that lying white male asshole on and give the black lady who's fucking smart and brilliant, she gets chopped. Fuck you.
We're this close to having state-run news.
And we practically
You
do
understand
already.
that, right?
They left out AP again. Trump's court-defying crusade against Associated Press is a page out of the authoritarian playbook. It begins with lies and ends with eliminating truth tellers. Authoritarians thrive not by persuading a majority, but by confusing it. By overwhelming the public with contradictions, distortions, and doubt, a would-be strongman doesn't need to win the argument. They just need to break the scoreboard. That's why Trump attacks the independent media. He's doing it again this week. boycotting the Associated Press in violation of a court order. To keep him out of the Oval Office with the Bukkake meeting. Fucking Bukkake. I'm calling the
So
guy Bukkake.
another broken court order.
Yes.
Another
Defying the courts. Defying the courts. Yep. He keeps manufacturing chaos because he has nothing to offer. He has no vision. He has no ideas. He just keeps tearing down what others have built. And I would agree with that 110% because it just seems like if Biden's name was on it, Obama's name was on it, or any other Democrat's name was on it, he wants to make it go away, and that he's fucking Republicans' wet fucking dream. And that's why they won't stop him. Because they're all theocratic fucking nut jobs like he is. Fuck these guys. So pissed.
They've already gotten the base for defying the SCOTUS order on getting Garcia back from El Salvador. They've already given the base their talking points. I mean, it's everything I hear is, but he was given a deportation order in 2019. Well, where is that in the legal filing?
He's a criminal and he's a terrorist. And then I saw this today too in a chat. Somebody was saying, you guys want a terrorist and a MS-13 gang member, and you want to give a murderer like Luigi Mangione, and I forget there was a third one, and Democrats are supporting MS-13 and Luigi Mangione, a murderer. No, we are not. We don't support MS-13, and we don't support Luigi.
We support due process.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We support due process. That's what's happening with Luigi. He is going to court.
Yes.
He is given the opportunity to defend himself in court, and if he is found to be the murderer, then he goes to jail. This guy that went to El Salvador, he never got that due process. And that is the ultimate problem, because they can say all this bullshit they want about who he is and what he did, but until it's provided in a court of law, none of it fucking matters.
And none of it's
all
true.
about due process.
Well, I wanted to read this. You know Timothy Snyder? Timothy Snyder is the guy who wrote, he's the author of On Freedom, On Tyranny, and Road to Unfreedom, Black Earth, and Bloodlands, the lessons in Ukraine. 20 lessons in Ukraine. So, So he wrote this. It's a little long, but I'm going to read it anyway. On White House's theory, if they abduct you, get you on a helicopter, get you to international waters, shoot you in the head, drop your corpse in the ocean, that is legal because it is the conduct of foreign affairs. The entire practice of the Holocaust of the Jews involves zones of statelessness. That's right, because if you remember, Auschwitz was not in Germany, it was in Poland.
Yes.
Okay? So it's easier to move people away from law than it is to remove law from people. Almost all of the killing took place in artificially created stateless zones like Auschwitz in Poland. If we accept the idea that moving a person from one place to another undoes rights and disempowers the judiciary, we are endorsing the basic Nazism practice that enabled the killing of millions.
Yep.
Exactly.
100%.
So, Again, go ahead.
If he gets away with it this one time, it opens up the floodgates for him to do it, not only to legal or undocumented immigrants, whether they're legal or undocumented, doesn't matter, but it also opens the floodgates for him to do this to American citizens.
To anyone he wants the inside of the state's lines.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tony, I just sent you a video clip of
our borders. I fucking hate
Rolling Stone headline. Trump and Bukkake bond over human rights abuses in Oval Office meeting. Naib Bukkake Bukaki said he won't return a man the United States mistakenly deported, while Trump teases sending American citizens to El Salvador's torture prisons. It's really, when you look at that headline, it's like, we abandoned Europe and our allies for a third world tin pot dictator. And yeah, and he calls himself the coolest dictator. The dude from Bukaki from El Salvador. He calls himself the coolest dictator ever. I just saw JFO said that every time I say Bukaki, she's going to do a shot. She's going to be hella drunk by the end of the show. Just saying.
I'd already be wasted, JFO. One shot, that's all I need. I'm like, where's our dictator burger?
Yeah, I do love the fact that shortly after that meeting, Pam Bondi came out and basically said, yeah, we can't do that. We're not going to do that. We'll build more prisons here in the United States and keep them here, but we can't send the homegrowns to another country.
Pam Bondi actually said that.
Yeah, she came out after that meeting and because remember, he deferred to her, but she wasn't in there for the meeting. So afterwards, a reporter asked her about it. And she said, no, we'll just have to build more prisons here to house criminals. We can't send them to other countries if they're a U.S. citizen.
Oh, my God. These people are
I wonder how long she's going to last. How long until he kicks her out, too.
Or she's just saying that to cover up because, he would never do that, would he?
Right. It's another deflection. Oh, he's not going to do that. He didn't mean that.
Yeah.
He's not going to do that.
Exactly.
Until he does it.
Yeah.
John Rankin, you're right. He did look like a TV-made drug dealer. He looked like you picked him out of a what does Dinky say all the time? He could not
Central casting.
Central casting. Yeah. Out of Central Casting, absolutely. Looked like a TV-made drug dealer.
Donnie's whole life is out of Central fucking Casting. His entire life, everybody around him, everybody affiliated with him, everybody he's ever thrown under the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of reminded me of a drug dealer from Miami Vice. So
yeah, if you guys, maybe some people, well, maybe not. The chat is not so young. They're like they might
did a
remember, because I can see my demographics. People, I'm just saying. For the young people out there, it was a show.
I remembered Miami Vice. I didn't watch it, but I remember it. They had Don Johnson plastered all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna play a little clip from Van Hollen. Oh shit, he played the wrong one. Yeah, This is Van Hollen.
What do you say to someone? I'm picking a random place, Idaho. Why should we, the collective we, care about this one case?
Oh, you're so dumb.
Well, we should care about this case because of due process. Every American citizen is due their due process, and people who are in the United States under legal protective status, like Arbrego Garcia was, are entitled to due process. So if the president gets to shred the Constitution and ignore the Supreme Court in this case, it is a very short path to the president ignoring court orders in other cases. So every American should care about this.
Yeah. Every American should care about this. Guess what?
She's so snub about the way she asked the question.
I know.
She really is very condescending. And I'm like, in my mind immediately, as soon as the words left her mouth, I'd be like, what if you were in his situation?
Right.
What if it
Would
was
you be as condescending?
Yeah.
But again, she's a blonde white woman, so she ain't worried.
Oh.
They'll come for them last because they'll all be on the Trump regime, just like Pam Bondi and Carolyn Lovett.
Yep.
And
Oh my God. And can we just talk about his medical record thing for just 2 seconds, just to change the subject because it's so goddamn funny. I can't get. Okay, first of all, they said he's in great health because he wins all his golf tournaments. Honey, that ain't a thing when you gotta fucking walk 2 feet to a fucking golf ball, swing it and hit it, and then get 2 feet back into the golf cart, and then go to the. This is not exercise. Oh my God.
Not to mention, send your caddy to go move the ball closer to the hole because you completely shanked it.
You're gonna tell me this fat fucking tub of goo is
in perfect health.
225 pounds. That's a big fucking negative.
Right there. That's a 300-pound man.
That's 325. 325.
I'm married to a 300-pound man, and I know this look very well. Let's just say.
That's 325 right there. My mom was obese. I remember. Yes, I know. I was taking her to her doctor's offices appointments, so I know how much she weighed. Okay, this is not a 225-pound man. You put him next to. There's all these pictures of like a total stud NFL.
He might have been
player.
224 pounds when he back in the 80s.
Yeah, and 4% body fat, ladies and gentlemen. 4% body fat. You know who has 4% body fat? Tony.
My left arm.
Tony has 4%. This motherfucker can eat everything, and he's skin as no. This man with that tub of lard does not have 4% body fat. Give
4%.
me a fucking break.
If it jiggles when you wiggle, you got body fat.
Right.
I don't understand.
As we all shimmy. No, what a fuck. It's so ridiculous. Really? The gaslighting, the gaslighting and the projection is just unbelievable. I mean,
you know what's cool though is they've given him such a stellar health report that when his brick finally meets the wall, it's going to be stupendous. They're going to say, how could that be? He was so virile and healthy. He was going to live for 200 years.
Yeah,
I'd like to know. I almost said necropsy because I kind of see him as an animal, not a human. But I'd like to know what his autopsy gives us, if it's going to give us insight on the detrimental effects of eating McDonald's every day.
Yeah. No, we probably won't be privy to the
and sniffing Adderall
results.
every day of your life, where you've got nothing left in your nose, like there's nothing in there anymore.
Nothing.
Yeah, no, there's no cartilage left whatsoever. It's all been eaten. Your septum is gone. Gone.
OG Adam Westish said that 4% body fat, that's a competition bodybuilder has 4% body fat. Yeah. This is not. Maybe he's made out of Swiss cheese. A lot of hair holes from Jim the Geek.
What the fuck? What is this timeline?
I don't know, Angry Ginger. We're so confused.
So confused. Oh,
Living
I
the
don't
most
understand.
fucked up timeline ever. That kills Benny every time, by the way.
every time.
I don't understand.
Me too. Every time.
That little slip of his voice is just it fucking makes it perfect.
It kills me. Just like the clip that we have of Cliff Cash. Cliff Cash comedy, when he says the word pussy, his voice breaks. And it kills me every time. I can't. And not only that, he's talking about Elon, which is even better. And like his voice cracks when he says the word pussy. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's so great. You got it? Yeah.
Elon Musk is an unelected, unapproved, South African, ketamine-addicted, doughy white, ghost pale, soft-handed, silver spoon pussy with no legal right to view any of this shit.
Pussy.
Oh my God.
I know.
Diane, please stop fucking laughing at me, you asshole. What an asshole I am.
No, we love you, Boston Brian. We love our friends.
Brian's one of the sweetest, kindest assholes that I know.
I know.
Just throwing it out there.
And funny at that too.
Oh, he's an absolute dear. You know, I'm sure his mother's very proud of him.
Yeah,
His
and
pops.
well, I'll tell you what, Tony. You know, when we listen to his shows, we look for a drop. We're gonna get a drop every single one of his shows.
Of course,
Whether it's a
of
giggle,
course.
whether it's a fuck up, whether he's talking to us. You know what I mean? Like when he's like, "Shut up, quit laughing at me, Tony."
He makes the best. He makes for the best drop.
I really don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why that doesn't work. Why does it cut back to me? I don't know why it cuts back to me. The buttons are pressed. I pressed everything I should have fucking pressed, and I don't know why it's happening. I don't understand. I don't understand what is happening. Why does that do that?
I understand his struggle so much because it's fucking technology.
Catherine, thank you. You miss being here. Well, thanks for coming back and joining us. Because you know what? Even though there's a total shit show, we managed to giggle a lot during the show. I mean,
must. It's one of the surest ways to preserve your sanity.
and I guess
Not
we're
in the case of the shiggles.
I guess we're just here to let you guys know that you're not taking crazy pills and I'm not taking crazy pills and everybody's not taking crazy pills. No, it's the fucked up timeline of living in a world with Dinky and Putin and all these other fucking tin pot
And
dictators.
Bukkake.
And Bukkake. J-Fo's going to get fucked up.
Did anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Yes.
Those things. Yeah, no crazy.
We
pills
notice
make you up
it.
ass.
And you're not alone, you know? And
Yeah.
I think it's, I don't know. I mean, I know we're not the best show on YouTube and we're not spewing, you know, we're not like super newsy and whatever. We do get off subject and we talk about other things, but
This is our phone call after all, and you're just privy to it.
yes, that's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
This is the madness. This is the behind the scenes. You guys got front row to behind the scenes access.
Yeah. So it's ripping our hair out and then laughing about it.
Take
Here you go.
anti-crazy pills. Yes.
Oh,
The most
oh,
fun,
no.
Steven
But
Sayers.
you know, we're
Thank
totally
you.
getting shit done. That's the important part. We are getting shit done as a collective. I consider ourselves like a little beehive. If you guys don't know, like a bee is my thing. See the bee?
Yeah.
You see the bee?
Mhm.
Because we are a collective, like a hive.
Yes.
You know.
We're not the Borg. I would say
No.
we're
No.
not that kind of collective.
Yeah.
We are like the Star
Yeah,
Trek
no.
collective where we're
Yeah,
like
no.
cool with everyone and everyone gets a seat at the table.
The human collective.
Yes. And we need
I am a
bees.
citizen of Earth and I come in peace. That's what it says
Live long
on
and
my
prosper.
about page. That's all it says. That's all it's ever said.
Where's Mr.
And
Spock
I
when we need
mean
him?
Hell, we even sent that message out into space. We are citizens of Earth and we come in peace. On a golden record, nonetheless.
Yep.
Annette in our chat, Dinky's 4% body fat is under his chin with his neck china.
That's a mighty
That's like-
heavy neck china you got there, Dinky.
Have you ever? It's like
I'm sorry.
It's
that's
so gross.
terrible.
that one side picture of him that he hates, where it's all bubbled up like a fucking rooster. It's hilarious. I love it. Peter, thank you so
Peter.
much. We love you, Peter.
Peter.
Thank you, brother.
$50
It doesn't-
contribution from Peter.
Thank you, Pete.
That's why we have a mug. We have a T-shirt that says "We work
That's
for
why
Peter."
we work for Peter. That's right.
So So
Thank you, my love.
overnight last night, an exclusive NPR report came out. A whistleblower tells Congress and NPR that Doge may have taken sensitive labor data and hid its tracks. None of that information should ever leave the agency, said the former NLRB official. So I just...
Not only that, but after they got in there, they shut down, certain safety features within the system, and then a Russian ISP was trying to log in, to that database.
When I heard
for anyone who doesn't know what the NLRB is, it's the National Labor Relations Board. They're the ones who handle unionizing, as well as employee complaints and things like that. It's specific to employee relations, but they also have a lot of corporate secrets that are involved in that as well.
Yeah. What happened to Signalgate? It didn't go away because we're finding out more information that that they're deleting their signal gates left and right, and they are not supposed to because a court has ordered them to retain all that information. Oh my God! Because you just can't stop criming,
and they're just gone. I don't know how it's just done.
It's like don't stop believing, but it's can't stop criming. I know.
I think Randy Rainbow has a new parody he can do off of that one.
Yeah. No, I saw his new one. Yeah, articles of impeachment should be introduced.
Yes.
But
100%.
Republicans, they can't get their noses out of his fucking taint long enough.
Right.
Ugh,
what gets me is all the MAGA are sitting here wondering why the Democratic Party isn't doing that, and yet they don't seem to understand that DINKY is in charge of all three branches of government. The Democrats don't have the ability. I mean, we can put the articles of impeachment up there, but if Republicans in the House don't support it, it won't go to the Senate. If the Republicans in the Senate don't support it, it won't fucking happen. Just like it didn't happen the last 2 times he got impeached. This is on the Republicans. This is entirely squarely on the Republicans.
100%.
Solely.
100%. They could have stopped him the first fucking term. They impeached him once. They could have stopped him. They impeached him twice. Could have stopped him. Jan 6 could have stopped him. No, let's let the courts handle it. Oh, why? Because we have fucked the courts so hard that he'll skate. Motherfuckers.
Yep.
I can't with these motherfucking assholes. Oh, and have you noticed? Not a word out of DINKY or anybody else in the Republican Party on the full-on attack on Josh Shapiro and his family at the governor's mansion, setting it on fire at 2:00 in the morning when they were there. They're lucky they got out with incendiary devices. Oh, and a hammer. Just like Pelosi's attacker.
Yep.
Motherfucker had a hammer. So you're going to tell me, thank you, mountain bike fan, you're going to tell me that this guy ain't a MAGA? Really? You're going to gaslight us into telling that fucking freak when you look at his fucking picture?
Have you seen him?
Holy shit. If he doesn't look like he's on meth, I don't know what being on meth looks like.
He's totally your atypical MAGA.
Yeah. Especially if you look at all of his posts. I mean, he literally called for any Biden supporter to be euthanized.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. Seems like a gem. Seems like a really nice guy. Doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Doesn't he seem like just such a sweetheart? You totally want to cuddle with him? Oh my God, he's so great.
Yeah.
And they wonder why we would choose the bear.
Yeah, they choose the bear.
Bad.
At least the bear's warm and fluffy.
Bad. See, I think that's the thing about Tony's drops, and it does bring a lot of levity. You know what I mean? Like,
He does a great job with those drops.
and yes, and we need, and that's from what? Natural Born Killers, isn't it? Yeah. And I love that actress, by the way. And just play it again one more time. And what does he do that's really bad? He killed somebody, and he's not supposed to.
Bad.
You're bad, Donnie. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes your administration. You're all a bunch of phonies. Republicans suck dick.
Evil phonies.
Now, a
evil
warning?
phonies. Sadistic phonies.
Sadistic phonies. So Tristan Snell, first they came for the innocent man deported to El Salvadoran gulag on an administrative error. They falsely claimed they're powerless to reverse, flouting court orders even from the Supreme Court. And I spoke out because I know how the fucking damn poem ends.
That's right.
Because I know how the poem ends. I read it. I had to back off the microphone because I'm screaming now.
Oh, it looks like Biden spoke in Chicago.
What am I supposed to do? You won't answer my calls. You changed your number. I mean, I'm not going to be ignored.
It's funny how that one can go either way.
Is there a clip of him at the wherever he's at? Where is he at?
But yeah, Jan Morgan just said, it seems he's already spoke in Chicago. GQP already making fun of his speech.
Oh, Jesus.
Bicycle Mike says, I'm 225-6'2". Benny Loco met me. Do I look like Trump? No. She says no. Nope.
Not at all.
Negative. That would be a negative. No, sorry. I don't know what you look like, bro, but I'll take Benny Loco's word for it.
There's a video of me and Bike Mike over here at the old restaurant.
Oh, yeah?
Having a Virgin Bloody Mary and some bar snacks and some music. Yeah.
Well, I was
good times.
Gin up the bass. I was talking about that drop. I'm not going to be ignored, right? You won't take my phone calls, blah, blah, blah. Before we used it as like being a psycho bitch. Now we're using it as Democrats like screaming at Congress.
What am I supposed to do? You won't answer my calls. You changed your number. I mean, I'm not going to be ignored.
You see what I mean? So like, you can use like it can go either way now these days because we're living in such a fucked up world. Oh God. So Representative Troy E. Niles or whatever, Nehls, 87% of Americans don't have student loans. Why should they be forced to foot the bill of the 13%? Well,
they're not being forced to foot the bill
Congressman
of 13%.
Isaiah Martin, candidate Isaiah Martin said 99.99% of Americans don't have tax breaks for private jets. Why should they be forced to fit the bill for the 0.01%? Sit and spin. I love it.
If any of you aren't familiar with Isaiah Martin, he's a TikTok debater. That's where he started off, but he's now running for Congress.
Nice.
In Texas, I want to say. I think, but
I'm not sure.
Very intelligent man. Very intelligent man. And I implore all of you to check him out.
And easy on the eyes, I might add.
Does he have a YouTube channel? Because I don't TikTok.
It says Congressman candidate Isaiah Martin. I don't know. There's no link or anything. So I just sent another clip of Bernie to Tony. Good for Harvard. Harvard said, quote, no government, regardless of which party is in power, should dictate what private universities can teach. whom they can hire and which areas of study and inquiry they can pursue. Alan Garber, Harvard's president, in a statement to the university on Monday. So go ahead. Go ahead and play it.
And right now, he's going after the media. I don't know if any of you saw it. He is now wanting to take away CBS's license because they did a story that criticized him. Oh, my word! CBS criticized him. Oh, let's drive them out of business. How terrible is that? He has sued ABC. He has sued Meta. He has sued the Des Moines Register. This guy cannot take criticism. He can dish it out all right, but he can't take it. And I say to Mr. Trump, if you can't take criticism, get out of the political process. This is a democracy.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love Bernie. I love AOC. Bernie, you're 83 years old. If you are planning on running for president, I want you to tell us now, because we're going to tell you we're not going to vote for an 87-year-old man.
Right.
And they are going to attack you like a motherfucker. You're too old. You think fucking Biden was old? No. I want Democrats to make it clear who's running. I want to know now, and you should start running now, by the way, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should start absolutely running for president in 2028 right fucking now. And using all of this shit that DINKY is doing against him, and start building your message and start getting people on your side. I'm sorry. I don't want the Democratic Party to put up AOC or Jasmine Crockett. I do not want to see another woman or another person of color put up there. We need to have young white men, and I'm going against what I would normally say.
You're right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying we've watched two women fail.
Two highly qualified.
Very
women
highly qualified women fail at this. I do
We
not
could
want
have
to see.
easily aced this fucking job, hands down.
I do not want to see the Democratic Party put up another person to be slaughtered by the fucking right wing. Fuck that ecosphere. Don't put up a Jew, don't put up a gay, don't put up a woman, and don't put up a person of color. I'm telling you that right now. If you do that, you're gonna fucking lose.
That's right.
It's got to be a white Christian man up against DINKY.
Yes.
DINKY can't run
Unfortunately,
again.
it
He's
does.
gonna fucking try, bitch. He'll fucking try. You don't fucking think he's gonna try. He's gonna fucking try.
I mean, they're already chanting Trump 2028.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
So it's not the time. You're right, Christina. And we've tried this. We've tried it twice and we have failed to the detriment of our fucking country. Don't do it again. Not this time.
It's too much
We've
at stake.
Got to get
Too much
DINKY
at
fucking
stake.
out of there. Absolutely.
And all those people that you want to run, all those people that are so qualified and you want to run, put them in your cabinets. Make them your secretaries of
Your
whatever.
senators. Your senators. Make them your senators and your representatives. Do it. Get them into higher offices. I have no problem with that. I have 0.0 fucking problem with that. Don't run them as POTUS against a white supremacist. A piece of shit fucking Nazi like DINKY and his whole fucking Republican cabinet. They'll just attack you, Bernie. You're too old. You're too old. You are too old.
You are too old, Bernie.
You
We
are
love
too
you, but you're
fucking
too
old.
old.
You're too fucking old to run for president. I love you. I love your energy. You have the right message. Teach it to younger dudes and tell them to get out on the fucking field.
Be a mentor. Be a mentor to someone who can actually
Be a
win.
coach, not a player. We need your experience. We need your knowledge. Be a coach, not a fucking player, asshole. Because if he runs in fucking 2028, I swear to God, I'm going to pull my fucking hair out. One by one.
Fuck it. I'm just going for the whole handful. That one by one bullshit is like Chinese water torture.
Take it all out.
Swalwell. We have so
Take
many.
it all
We have
out.
so many good candidates on the Democratic side. There's so many good people. There really is. Swalwell. Thank you. A great choice, right?
Yeah.
Good guy
absolutely.
and speaks truth to fucking power. We don't need any more of this pussyfooting around. And I'll tell you what, if Jill Stein rears her ugly head in 2028, we have to go full guns blazing against her.
Yes.
All of that.
Because again, where is she now? She ran off somewhere with all that campaign money.
She's in Russia.
Again.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, Chris Murphy, the White House dude. Yeah, I like him too. Fuck yeah. We got a lot of fucking people in our camp. But I'm sorry. Buttigieg, AOC, Crockett, none of these people can run for fucking president. Nobody will we will not get people on our fucking team to fucking vote for them.
I'd take White House.
Yeah. In a minute.
His name is White House.
Yeah. Senator Whitehouse. Why not?
I'd totally take White House. That's a very smart man. Very smart. He's in the right age bracket. You know, he's got a good bit of time ahead of him, and he's very smart.
Yeah, Blue Tomato says you have to get them out before the presidential election. They are rigging it. I agree with you, honey. They are rigging it, and we got to figure that shit out too. We need
they're
full
fucking
investigation.
throwing 65,000 votes out in North Carolina.
Honey, John Ossoff is Jewish. Democrats, Christian Democrats won't fucking vote for him.
And he's a freshman congressman at that. So
he needs a little
bit more time. Yeah.
Tim Walz
needs a little bit more time.
Tim Walz, another great messenger. Tim Walz should be out there way more than Tim Walz should be doing what Bernie's doing right now. He should join the team.
They should all be doing this.
But if Bernie and AOC think that they're going to run, they're fucking delusional.
I mean, it's not like the Republicans are working, so the Dems could fucking just totally blow off time and come out and press the flesh. They just totally could. Because there ain't fucking nothing going on but wrecking shop anyway.
I love Katie Porter, but I want her controlling money. I want her in the house. Mm-hmm. I want her controlling money because she knows how it fucking works. Those are the kind of people you got to keep their strengths where their strengths are. She's in the house right now. She is great at getting her fucking whiteboard out and crushing these fucking assholes. That you want to see waste, fraud, and abuse? You know, look at big corporations and DINKY.
Here it is right here in black and white. Here it is.
Forget about it. Yeah, he's got Tim Walz is the governor. Yeah. But Minnesota.
Eliosha.
Eliosha. How's it going,
guys.
brother?
Hey, trying a new phone here, so hopefully.
Ooh, your sound is good.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, again, you know, the other problem too is we don't want to keep going into these loops. And that's the other issue is that Trump and the Republicans are controlling the narrative. They're controlling everything. And we need to get back to, you know, even if we have a woman as a vice president, even if we don't, the candidate running against Trump, probably because they want him around for either 25 years or never have a criminal record, you know, the person should say, you know, we don't need a woman president because we listen to women already. You know, we're going to be partners. We're going to help. We really are going to help everybody. The only other complaint I've heard about the Democrats is the fact that a lot of people, for some reason, thought it was better to vote for Trump. And they, as one person mentioned to me yesterday, and she worked on Hillary's campaign, she says that the Democrats don't explain to people how politics works and how you actually get things done.
Right.
Whereas Trump and Muskie, or as I like to call it, what is it? I make fun of their names now. I call it Trusk and Mahomes. You know, I make fun of their names. Just put it together like the
I get
Jennifer or whatever.
Yeah.
Where they don't explain that the other issue is with the broadband. Like, remember when Biden passed the broadband bill? But apparently there was so much red tape and so many procedures that you had to do that a lot of it didn't get built. And then people can come right around and say, oh, you see, it was a good bill, and they voted for it and they passed it, but nothing actually got done.
Right.
You know, whereas
When that
Trump
was a
comes in like
10-year plan, and
bulldozer
most people didn't understand that it was a 10-year plan.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
like him. So
Allie,
that's the.
Thank you for calling in, honey. We've had 2 calls since you've been on, so
We're opening the call lines,
We're
Allie.
opening the call lines now, Allie. Oh, sure. Thank you for calling in, sweetie. Love you.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Allie.
Bye. So, I just feel like the fuckery is so thick. It is so deep. I'm thinking it's like the house of cards. You pull one of them, it's gonna have to fall. It's just like when Hal was talking about early on when I first started listening to him. If you pull a string on New York real estate, you pull a string on all this. It starts pulling on this whole sweater will fucking unravel because it's filled with corruption in New York City, especially. So I feel like the same thing is happening here. You pull one little string. We're going to pull on this string. We're going to pull on the Garcia string. We're going to pull on the Signal Gate string. We're going to pull on this motherfucker is a criminal. This motherfucker is an adjudicated rapist. This motherfucker is everything, emboldened or owned by Putin. Let's just pull on all those strings. He will eventually unravel. He can't keep his shit together. He's absolutely losing it. In fact, people ask him questions now, and he defers to his cabinet members to answer the questions because he can't do it himself because he's a fucking idiot.
Oh.
And he knows he'll stick his foot in it. Fucking dicks. Oh.
I know. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
It's
Imagine how
designed to be
strong our country
exhausting.
would be if Congress spent their days working for the people who elected them instead of the people who buy them.
Yes.
Thank you, Rick. I love Rick on Blue Sky. He's awesome.
Gin up the bass.
Gin up the bass on the phone lines. Go ahead.
Hey, what's happening?
Hi.
What's going on, Jim?
So, how are you, Benny? Keep up the good fight. Love the live stream. Diane, keep fighting, and Spike can keep inspiring us. I did want to just talk about, Diane, you just mentioned at the start about the student loans, and people are just still bitching about that stuff. And it pisses me off so much because they just get away with just throwing it out like, well, I shouldn't pay for this. And then and just to put aside the fact that the students were sold a bill of goods about the value of a college degree, kind of similar to how Trump sold people a bill of goods about the value of a degree from Trump University. Putting aside the cost of college tuition has increased at a much faster rate than inflation and is now more than 4.6 times the rate of inflation over the past 50 years. Just putting all of that aside, the Supreme Court rejected $450 billion of student loan relief. 25% of that $1.7 trillion tax cut he gave those assholes who don't need it.
Yep. Yep.
It's disgusting.
Well,
and
to go back to my little meme that I was reading, the 13%, okay, this guy, 87% of Americans don't have student loans. They'll be forced to foot the bill for the 13%. Oh,
Right.
You mean the 13% of poor people who can't afford
predatory loans.
Yeah. And how about if you're rich and you have kids, you don't have to get student loans.
Nope.
Yep.
So that takes all of the rich people out of this his little argument already. But he acts like all the rich people have to take. How about the American taxpayers have bailed out the auto industry, the farmers, how many fucking industries have we bailed out with our fucking tax dollars?
Banks.
Because the goddamn Republicans trash the economy every time they're in office. How many times do we have to bail them out? When is enough enough?
Oh, it's coming again with the farmers.
We've bailed out the banks too.
And all because
It's
they're
coming
fucking
again.
all because they're racist pieces of shit and can't give black people fucking education. It's so fucking
And
dumb.
greedy.
I can hardly fucking
And
take
fucking
it.
greedy.
Yes, totally.
So,
It's
all
so
right,
dumb.
ladies. Thank you. Keep
Thank
up the
you,
good
Jen,
work.
for calling in,
All
buddy.
right.
Love you.
Bye. Love you. You too.
So, I love our callers. Everybody in our chat is so smart, but you know what? We've been educated. And we've been educated by the likes of really, really smart people online. And we're not watching goddamn fucking mainstream media anymore. It doesn't give us any information. So I'm watching what's Jesse Dollamore now. I'm watching Mary Trump. I'm watching IHEP. Still watching Hal. Super Saint on the phone.
Super Saint. To accept, press 1.
Go ahead, Super Saint.
Hey, I was just calling to remind everyone to, in May, I know that we have local elections coming up, and there's no reason why everyone should not be voting in every election that they can before we might not be able to. So please look up on Ballotpedia. You can find all the information regarding your local elections, who's on the ballot, and you can compare and contrast before the election takes place. I know ours are May 3rd. So please, up the local elections are.
I'm sorry, Super Saint. You're breaking up so bad. We can't really hear you. Call back. Try to call back. All right. All right, bye. Yeah, she's breaking up real hard. I got every other word at the end of that. So
yeah, it was very crackly.
No, look, we've got. First of all, if you're gonna follow any of the protests, I would follow Cliff Cash Comedy. He has a whole list of upcoming protests that are happening all over the country, and also where you can find his dates and where he's touring and find his comedy, which is great because I like watching comedians. Hello, certain.
Yep.
Are you listening? Are you listening? Certain comedians. Yes, I like that Cliff Cash gets out there and uses his comedy to cut down Dinky and all the Republicans. I love it. Do it. Keep doing it because that's what we need.
Steve Hofstetter. He's amazing. He is so hilarious.
I don't know him.
He's a redhead. He actually did a comedy show in a dress in Texas to piss off all the right wingers.
I love it. Okay. Jake Cocharella, Cocharella. I don't know him either. All right, well, send us links and I'll be checking them out. Yeah, Rogan is filled with regret now. I saw that, Bicycle Mike. You know what?
Yep.
Hey, Joe, you thought you were so fucking smart and you had 5 million fucking viewers and all this shit. And what did you do? Now you fucked around. You found out. You fucking spread all this disinformation on your fucking channel, asshole. And you know what? We have 1,030 some subscribers. Okay? We've been doing this for fucking 3 years. Woo, 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 woo to us. And guess what? You know what? it's been a long dredge for us to even just to get to 1,000 subscribers. But guess what? At least we spew the fucking truth here. At least the closest to the truth that we know without being journalists, without knowing how to do any of this. Christopher Titus, yes, I love him too. You know, we just have to keep going and keep poking. Keep poking their little fucking buttons. Okay? This is, if we can, I don't care if it's petty. I don't care how petty it is. Us showing J.D. Vance's eyeliner picture on the show on Sunday. He's wearing eyeliner. There's no question about whether or not he's wearing eyeliner. Close up, full on makeup. He wears more eyeliner than I do.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
In fact, some people are saying that it's so consistent that it looks like it's tattooed on. And actually, Benny, you're muted. And guess what? My step monster has tattooed eyeliner on it. And I'll tell you what,
man.
it's so obvious and it looks like shit. It does. It looks like shit.
Oh, yes. I was saying when you said about it being tattooed on, I was saying the same thing, but it's okay. I was muted. But yes, it looks tattooed on. I am
Who's calling now? Kathy's in on the phone.
Kathy's in. To accept.
I know it says it. I'm going to say it anyway, motherfucker. Don't yell at me. Kathy's in on the phone. Kathy,
Hey,
on the phone.
everybody.
What's going on, honey? How you doing?
Hey, I am good. I just wanted to call in really. First of all, I wanted to say, Benny, you're absolutely right. The guy I dated before my husband would not, he did not get it. I broke up with him the 4th of July and, Halloween, he's still hanging. I'm like, what is going on with this asshole? And he even called my parents to tell me, it's like, I really need to be with her. And my mom's like, I don't think you, my mom was ready to call the cops. It was just so messed up. Oh God.
Yes.
It's like, how desperate do you have to be? Ugh, God. But anyway, I wanted to say that out of everything, and there's enough disturbing stuff going on. I got to tell you one thing that's bugging me, and it's not getting a lot of headlines. I know why. It's not the biggest story going on, but Doge, if you are familiar with the national parks in Utah, that's Zion, Capitol Reef, oh God, I'm blanking, but Arches and Canyonlands and all of those, their main headquarters that run the park in Moab. And it's a very large facility. They have vehicles there. They have artifacts there. A lot of the staff comes out of there. And Doge wants to get rid of that building because they're paying. They said, "Oh, we're paying $875,000 a year for that facility. Close that down, and we're going to save $8 million on a 10-year contract or whatever it is." And it's like, you close that down, none of those parks are going to work anymore. And I don't know if you've been to those parks in Utah. Jake and I have. We've been to Zion and Bryce, and they're packed all the time. They are packed. And you shut that main headquarters down, it is going to mess up the rest of it. And this is the one, I think they call themselves Alternative Park Service on Blue Sky, but they have great information. And they said they are trying to erode the national parks. And it's a land grab.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to try and take over the parks.
One way to save $8 million in a single day would be to stop paying Elon for his government contracts. We don't have to wait 10 years.
No shit.
One day.
No shit. And why is it that all the, the government agencies that pay Elon, they're all going to stay intact? Isn't that interesting?
But not the ones that were investigating him.
Isn't that cute? Isn't that funny?
Yeah, all of a sudden that division of the FBI that was in, there was a division in the Justice Department that was because the SEC reports, they will give a report on what they think is illegal trading, but it's actually investigated by a department in the Justice Department. and Elon made that go away.
Yeah, isn't that cute? Isn't that funny? Thank you, Kathy, for calling in. We've got a few more calls coming in at the same time. So thank you again, Kathy. We love you, sweetie.
Take care, everybody. Love you. Bye.
Go ahead, Spy. What'd you want to say?
The NLRB was actually investigating him for employee violations with SpaceX and Tesla.
Yeah.
So surprise, surprise.
Oh,
they go in, and all of a sudden, a Russian, Russian accounts. Getting all that information.
Same thing with the FAA. The FAA was, investigating him for SpaceX and all this other shit. Mm-hmm. And why do you think he was going after them? It's so obvious. That's the thing. It's so ham-handed and obvious that it's clear authoritarianism and trying to just dictatorship their way through this shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's that, honey? Yeah, Shan Z was trying to call, and so if you want to try to call back in. I sent you 3 emails. Okay. I'm going to go to my email, and I'm going to check it out. Here we go.
Technology. It's a thing. Jesus Christ.
Okay, this is from...
I love the way her face lit up.
I do. Well, I love this. This is so cool.
I love the way your face lit up.
He sent it to... I'm going to read it. But I want you to play those clips first. And then we'll talk about this story. Because I really love this story. And it's something that we can end the show with. Okay? We're almost there. So I've sent Tony a few clips of AOC and Bernie. And I want him to play that while I hit the head.
Have a slash.
Pee break.
I want you all to know.
Yeah. Shake the dew off your lily. It's a necessary evil.
Medicaid, I want you all to know Medicaid is one of the most efficient government programs with the least amount of waste. Only 2% of people on Medicaid are able-bodied and looking for a job. Only 2%. And I saw Mike Johnson on the television saying, we got to stop all these able-bodied men from being on Medicaid. First of all, like it's a crime for someone to have health care in America. Health care is a human right in America, and everyone should have it. Everyone should see a doctor. We must end the indignity of not being able to afford medicine, a doctor's appointment.
Uh-oh.
It's bone chilling.
I thought it froze up.
What, did it freeze? Okay.
No, it ended.
Next video.
You know, it's bone chilling. Every day there's something new. And today we just saw President Trump express openness to taking U.S. citizens and sending them off without due process to foreign prisons. It's anti-American.
Oh, wow. Okay. And I'm reading a little of this as it goes. All right, you guys. Are you ready? Oh, it's not the end of the videos that I sent you? Okay. All right. So he played all the videos. Now let's talk about love.
Love.
Love is in the house. It's springtime in 2025, and there's actually love in the house. And I really feel like this is such the good story that we all need to talk about. So, for those of you who do not know, Nordis Rodriguez and Rosanna in our chat are now engaged. And this is so cute, and I'm loving this. So he emailed me and he said, hello, Diane. Rosanna and I first met at Midas Touch Network about 2 years ago. Slowly but surely, we were drawn to each other. She lives in New York and I live in California. Like someone else we know.
Yeah.
Let's go. Mark P. in Virginia, Wizzy in California. Anyway, as time went on, we got to know each other and started direct chatting on Facebook Messenger. It got to where we were chatting 8 to 12 hours a day. Oh my God. Oh my God, so cute. We both love the Eagles and picked out Peaceful, Easy Feeling as our song. We started talking about what the future would be like if we were together. Then Rosanna surprised me by saying she got tickets for the Eagles concert 4/12 in Vegas at the Sphere. She said it would be our first date, and I was awestruck. Oh my God, that's so awesome. So she like made the first move, and she's like, dude, I bought us fucking concert tickets. Yo. I love it. I love it. I love it. At about that time, I contacted the Natural Sapphire Company to design an engagement ring with a sapphire as a main stone. We had spoken about being married, but not officially. I wanted to surprise her, and I did. I proposed right during Peaceful, Easy Feeling. Thank goodness she said yes. She got the tickets 3 months ahead of the concert, and plans started getting more and more detailed. First, we were going to both fly in for a 4-day weekend and fly home. Then Rosanna asked if we might rent a car and go on a small road trip. At that point, I decided to drive from California so we would have my Jeep Wrangler for a road trip. Boy, did our plans grow from there. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm filled with fuzzies and I'm tearing up as I'm fucking reading this shit. You guys are awesome. Oh my God, Patty's like crying.
Fuck it, man. Just stay away from my fucking lady
Happy
friend.
tears. Happy tears.
Yes,
Happy
yes,
tears.
of course.
Fuck it, man. Just stay
We
away
are
from my
currently-
fucking lady friend.
We are currently staying at an Airbnb in Taos, New Mexico, where she's interested in moving to as her BFF lives here. We'll be here for a month checking out real estate. Oh my God. Oh my God. Checking out real estate. You guys are fire. I love it. Next, we'll go to Dolores, Colorado for a bit and then drive to California to see my small town rented house. Near there, I have a 43-acre plot of land where we could build our dream home. Oh my God. We're both retired and have a lot of free time to make decisions. Rosanna introduced to Diane's music channel and then 21st Century Suffragette. We have grown closer while chatting during the podcast. The first poem I shared with Rosanna was this. Okay, it says, it's amazing what a woman like you can do by walking and talking and just being you. You're beautiful, and your beauty and grace so perfect it seems, found only in wishes or maybe in dreams. And though paradise is elusive, my heart I know is true. If I woke up there, when I open my eyes, I know the first thing I'd see is you. Oh my God, it's so cute. Oh, this is so awesome. I love it. Love is in the air. And we need this
Love is
story
in
more than
the air.
anybody. So at the Eagles concert, Vegas Sphere, before proposal, our song is Peaceful, Easy Feeling. I proposed during that song. Thank goodness she said yes. And there's like a link. So am I supposed to do that?
Like a link.
Oh,
Like
well, wait a minute. There's a link and I don't know. It's sending me somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to go back. And then here's a picture of The Rock. Just a little bit, but not these two. They're super in love. And Tony, can you show The Rock? It's there in the email. I'm going to close this.
I love the Eagles, by the way. I saw them back in 1975 at a place called the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia, which is no longer there.
Right. Well,
Lost a whole ounce of weed at that concert.
Yeah, there's the sapphire ring. Oh, Rodriguez, you done good.
Wow.
You done good. And Rosanna, we're so
Beautiful.
excited for you guys. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. I love it. Beautiful. Teardrop. Surrounded by diamonds. I love it. Gorgeous.
So beautiful. Yes.
Well, we need good stories like this in our life, you know, and I just want to congratulate Rosanna and Nordis and, you know, stay strong. You know, I'm so happy for you two. It's kind of like our little story with Wizzy and Mark, you know, I mean, they're kind of both retired, you know, they've been through life and they found each other and it's like it's totally on.
And it tickles me because it just proves that no matter what the situation is, love survives.
That's right.
It grows. You just can't you can't stifle it.
Yeah, love will always win over hate. You're right. You know, it's just like we need to keep this optimism. And thank you for the story. And thank you for, you know, sending us the information. Because guess what? It's like, you know, at the end of a hard week and the end of a hard day, we need this kind of good information because the shit that's written in these books is horrid. And I'm just doing it just to do it. Because if I don't do it, I'm going to explode. And that's why I do it with Benny and Spy Ken. Oh, you can't hear me now? All of a sudden you can't hear me?
I lost you.
Son of a bitch.
I can't hear you, Diane. Can you hear
Zoom
us,
lost
Spy
your
Ken?
audio, Diane.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
There it goes.
Woo, woo.
There
It
you
just
are.
does it every now and again. We really need stories like this to just keep us back on track, that the world is still spinning, that we are good people, that people do believe in democracy, that the earth is fucking a sphere and not flat. And we need to, you know what I mean? We need to bring us back to, you
reality?
know. Yeah, just back down to ground, back down to
To
just
the
not
real, to the
reality,
for
but
real
not
real.
only reality, but just back down to the ground.
Yeah, the good
You know?
reality.
Yeah.
Get your feet
Not-
back on
not
the
the-
ground in decent spot where you're just like, okay, now I can function. And when I see stories like Nordis and Rosanna, it warms my heart. It really, really does. Wizzy and Mark warm my heart. Do we miss Wizzy? Yes, we do. We wish Wizzy was here with us right now, but she is doing her thing. And if she can't be here while she's doing it, that's fine. That's why the rest of us hold down the fort while she needs to deal with her life. I'm sure it'll come again when Wizzy's here and one of you guys can't be here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or I can't be here and she can be here. There's going to be a time when this is going to happen. And so we all have to support each other no matter what comes, no matter what Dinky and his fucking administration does. We have to support each other. This is our little family. This is our chosen family, if you will.
That's right.
Norzana. Okay, oh my God, it's okay. So Wizzy, Elizabeth, and Mark, you know, Elizabeth is Wizzy and Mark, so we call them Mizzy together. So your new nickname is, what is it? Norzana.
Beautiful.
Norzana.
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 No,
Still fits.
No, I just love it. I really, really do. We need good stories to make us feel better because I'll tell you what, it's a fucking shit show. And I'm sick of it.
Well, yeah.
I'll have
100%.
pictures next Thursday, this coming Thursday, of kittens. They'll be 2 weeks old, and hopefully by then their eyes will be fully open.
Don't take pictures, take a video.
Okay.
Video's so much better than pictures.
Only if they're actually moving around. If they're stationary in a pinwheel again.
It's the baby kitty meowing that kills me. So if you can get kitty meowing, and then I can play. Not only that, I want to play it for my cats and make them go crazy. And be like, "Where are the kitties? They're around here somewhere. I can hear them." They'll go nuts. They'll be like, "Where are they?" Anyway, no, I love it.
Don't be surprised if they start hissing. That's what Talon has been doing since they were born. Every time I get close to him, he just hisses. I don't know what you are.
Tony.
Stay away.
Tony
Stay away
loves
from
these
me,
kitty
you little
videos. Which one is the one that you can't get out of your head? Because now it's in my head. And now I can't get it out of my head. That's the one. So anyway, no, I really appreciate you guys sharing your stories, and
Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? See tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
Oh,
I know that's the first one that Tony fell in love with. I hope we don't get copyright strikes for that bullshit. Oh my god.
yeah, right?
So anyway,
Oh my God. Please no. Please no.
Gen X George in the house. I gotta tell you, I've been seeing a lot of new names, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Some new names in the chat. Please like
Hanging
and
out.
share and subscribe. Please subscribe, dudes. Okay, because guess what? We're trying to, just grow our channel 30 some. Yeah, 1,030 some subscribers, and we. So I run it. It's really great.
I'm a little biased, I have to say, but I really enjoy the fact that we talk about current events, but we also just kick back and have a good time and just take a break from the chaos. Even though we're still talking about it, we're taking a break from the chaos, and that's I find it very very uplifting. Very uplifting, and I hope everyone in the chat does too.
Hanging in, hanging out, and hanging on.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. At LKH Art. Yeah. I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but I am an artist too. Artist and musician. That's why I want you guys to go over to Diane Russell Live. That's my music channel. And I will be playing music over there fairly soon. Pretty much 100 here every show now, just for the lives. Wow, that's true, Steve. Yeah. Steve from Scotland. Steve from Scotland, if you want to join us anytime, dude, you just let us know if you want to come on here and bitch about American politics from Scotland, because we'd love to hear your point of view, bro. We would absolutely love to hear it. And not only that, we love your accent and we can totally understand you. So don't worry. So anytime. And, I think that it's kind of important that we get some male voices on our channel.
Yes.
I'd love to have Steve from Scotland back. I'd love to have John Duff on the show.
Suffragettes.
We need our suffragettes. We need them. And so without you guys, and by the way, our numbers are going like this, evening up when it comes to, because before it was like women watch our show, men watch our show. Now it's going like this. It's evening up a little bit. And I'm like very proud of that, because I feel like,
where are the white women at?
We're not those, we're not like this, and we're not kitchen. We're not in our kitchen. I'm in my basement with my drum kit and my guitars. And so, like, yeah. And so, like, I can welcome you to my shitty house. But in reality, it's like we're just the Real Housewives. We're real
Actual Real Housewives.
Housewives. We don't walk around in evening gowns, full hair, and full fucking makeup on a daily, bitching about who's going to lunch and who talks shit about who. Oh my God, it's so. That's the kind of shit that pisses me off because it makes women attack women, right?
Yeah. Well, and it's petty, superficial bullshit.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Honey, you're in a $50,000 ball gown on a Tuesday.
Yeah. At 2:00 in the afternoon.
Drinking mimosas.
And shitting on all your friends who are all wearing $50,000 ball gowns.
Oh my God. I can't
Walking
handle
around
that
like
shit.
your shit don't stink. Well, honey, I got news for you.
Whereas I'm watching my daughter and my husband. Well, I helped my daughter ride her bike because we just took the training wheels off.
Yay.
And boy, she got it. She picked it right up as soon as we took those training wheels off. I'm watching it. The two of them go up and down the street right now.
Yeah, notice I don't know when the next tour is going to be, but I think it should be the garage. And if we do the Welcome to My Shitty House next episode, by the way, this is the
garage
plan.
edition.
The garage edition of Welcome to My Shitty House, I think should be on. I want followers to go to 21st Century Suffragettes, Tony's channel.
Let's build the Gents channel.
The Suffragette channel. And we'll do all the Welcome to My Shitty House posts on there. We'll do all the silly, fun stuff over there. Stuff that can't get our channel in trouble because we're already walking on eggshells. And we just got monetized. And we're walking on eggshells till end of June. So maybe we should get everybody to go to 21st Century Suffragettes.
Mm-hmm.
GENTS. That's Tony's channel.
You got to ring the notification for all notifications, and it does things.
So the plan go ahead.
I'm sure that Supermod moms can drop that link in the chat for everybody. Go subscribe, and the next time it goes live, go watch and like it.
Yeah, if Tony wants to record himself grilling a steak and making a fire, he can do it there.
At
we won't get in trouble.
Morning.
Yeah. And then if we say anything, it'll be over there. So that's my hope. That's my wish. Music on Diane Russell Live, the silly and the fun, good stuff, and Tony being funny and playing video games with his friend and acting like an asshole. That's all on 21st Century Suffragette channel. And then here we vent about Dinky in the Republican Party, and that's what we do here.
We deal with the shit and we have a bunch of giggles.
Yeah. So the plan, I think, this week is Thursday, of course, it's 5 p.m. And then Saturday, I will go live at 7 on Diane Russell Live and play music. And then Sunday, we'll have off this week as far as 21st Century Suffragettes go. So,
but you might find there might be something going on Suffragettes. So go subscribe.
You never know. You never know what might pop up over there because Tony gets frisky to go live a lot. A lot. And some of it's really hilarious. Some of it's
I've actually heard Diane say, "You're addicted to going live, Tony."
Yes. I think it's true. I think it's true. Just a little bit. He's addicted to going live. Anyway,
I laughed so hard when you said that.
It's so much fun, and we're having a good time. And I got to tell you, this for you guys thank us. No, I thank you. I thank you because this gives me a platform to get it all off my chest. Because if I held all this shit in and I had nobody to talk to, I'd be going fucking batshit crazy. So thank you to Benny and Spykin and our friend Elizabeth, who's taking a little hiatus for now, and all of our moderators for helping us and dropping our links and getting the word out there and fighting trolls. And thanks to all our new subscribers and all of our and in the memberships and Peter and everybody who gave us super chats today. How do I get the list? Where do I get it?
And our callers who
all
call
the
in.
people who call into the show.
Oh, y'all.
And absolutely congratulations to Nordis Rodriguez and Rosanna. Congratulations on your engagement. Oh my God. I love it. We all love it.
Beautiful. Will work for Peter.
Yes, we will work for Peter. You can get our merchandise on Redbubble. And by the way, Tony and I are going to be making a push to update some merch, as you said. 8647, which I think everybody needs an 8647 t-shirt.
I know I do.
Yep. And so let's get that ball rolling. And hey, you guys got if you are any graphic designers out there, you know where to send your designs. Send them to 21st Century Suffragettes at gmail.com. We'll check them out.
Right.
Okay.
Or even just ideas of slogans or phrases that you want on t-shirts.
Yep.
Send them in.
Yep. We could always use the help and ideas. I love it. I love it. So you guys have any closing statements? We got 3 minutes and we're going to raid Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty. Hashtag 21st Century Suffragette raid.
Yeah. Benny, you got any closing statements, love?
Well, when I was a kid, listen, things seemed a lot simpler because they were. We're treading in known yet unknown territories, and it's gonna be bumpy. You gotta know that it's gonna be. But life up to this point has been bumpy. Even though it hasn't been this, it's been bumpy for everybody. We've all been stuck into the skin suit and just, left to do what I would like to think the best we can with the shit situations that we find ourselves in.
Shit situation.
So this is just another shit situation. This is just something we'll figure our way through, and we will come out on top because we have good intentions. Mm-hmm. And good intentions and good heart is what, that's what we're striving for. So just keep on doing what you're doing because it's worth it. Leave my fucking chesticles alone. And leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Leave my fucking chesticles alone.
Spykin, you got anything?
We might need that on a t-shirt.
Leave my chesticles alone. And I think we should do the parentheses with the asterisks as nipples. Yeah.
Yes.
And the Y in the middle is the cleavage. Yeah. Right, absolutely.
Yes.
Leave my chesticles alone.
Leave the diagram and then
right here.
My closing statement, I'm going to encourage all of you to start making those phone calls again. I want you to call anybody you can about Garcia.
Okay, so on Daily Beans, they said if you're afraid to call in because you don't want to use your phone and you don't want, if you're afraid to call Greg Abbott or some Republican asshole, if you *67 You
Yes.
can block your phone number so they can't see what your phone number is.
Yes.
Now, I thought this is great information. I was wondering how people were getting around when I blocked their numbers or whatever. *67.
Yes.
*67. Then you dial the number. You can block them from seeing your phone number. So
Yep.
you're protecting your phone number if you call these right-wing douchebags in the Congress. Yeah. And yell at them.
But so the old trick still works. The *67, *69 still works, by the way. Anyway, call whoever you can that whether they're in your area or not, blow their phones up and let them know this Garcia situation will not stand.
Yeah.
Let them know the SAVE Act will not stand.
Yeah.
Let them know that we, the people, say no.
Mm-hmm. We say no to Elon and Dinky and everybody else.
Yes,
exactly. Make your protest signs matter and get out there and make noise.
And 5 calls
Make
is
noise.
still a thing. So if you want
Yes.
to use the 5 calls app, go download it. Still a thing.
*767 is older than cell phones. It is, but guess what? Screw it. Let's use every fucking thing that we can to go after these bastards. Because, I'm not going to let my democracy die. Not on my fucking watch. Right?
Not on my watch.
And I think everybody else feels that way here. Everybody else feels that way. So, and it's not just us. The majority of the country feels the way we do.
Yep.
There's what? Dinky's numbers are plummeting. Plummeting. He's negative 22% with independents. And by the way, I found out from a video from Tizzy Entertainment. You know who he is? Tizzy ENT. It's like 20%. It's like 28% are Democrat, 23% are Republican, and 48% are independent. That's a massive number. I don't know why that stat has never come out before. We need, instead of becoming an independent, you need to go back in and say, I'm a Democrat. When you register as an independent, you are actually fucking our democracy, because we have a 2-party system here. One is Democrat, one is Republican. And I'm sorry, every time you vote third party, it fucks everything up. So guess what? Your third parties will never win. And your votes are always thrown away when you fucking vote for a third fucking party. We have a 2-party system here. Everybody who's registered as an independent has got to go back in and say, I'm voting Democrat all the way down the fucking ticket, all the way motherfucking every motherfucking time. And when those numbers say, when it's 48, what's 48 plus 28? That's 16. That's 70. That's
76.
Yeah, something like that. Guess what? If we have 70% of the American voting republic, 70% registered Democrats, the Republicans will shit their fucking pants. They will have to change their ways, and they will have to fucking, win over the people instead of cheating their way through all this fucking bullshit. What they've been doing for the last fucking 50 years, my entire fucking lifetime.
Yep.
And we've been watching them do it over and over and over again. Broken motherfucking record. So that's my closing statement. Okay, calm down. Okay.
I'll go
All
goggle
right.
these balls.
Breathe,
Hey, I say
breathe.
calm. Goggle these fucking balls, you prick.
Yeah. Goggle my balls.
I'll go goggle these
Goggle 'em.
balls.
Goggle.
Hey, I say
Goggle 'em.
calm.
Goggle 'em.
these fucking balls, you prick.
Goggle my balls, these pricks. Okay. Anyway, we love you guys so much. Stay strong. We'll see you on Thursday. Peace out.
Hashtag 21st century suffragette.
Yeah, we're going to raid Sons of Liberty.
Liberty.
Hashtag 21st century suffragettes raid. We're going to go raid them, and we'll see you guys this Thursday, 5
Yes.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And peace out. Take care. Till then.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you the way to burn, so yeah. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spot, oh no. Oh no. I don't care where she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why. She probably start to cry. Oh yeah.
Yes, we do drive Chryslers.
Sipping down a bitchin' cars, race the other way to Mars. Oh no, 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 no. Sipping down a bitchin' cars, they're gonna put me behind the bars. Oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. I don't care what she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why, she'll probably start to cry. No, no.
We are trailing a long-haired Caucasian in a 1970 Dodge Super Bee. We are in pursuit right now. He's getting away from us. We lost him. License plate registered to a William Guard Gaffney. Hey, isn't that guitar guy? One time I heard him play Believer by Ozzy. It was sweet.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of spots. Oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you all the way to Mars. Oh no, no. Got everyone to do it. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, and motor into a quad. I don't care, cause she's always in my hand. Don't ask me why, she will start to cry. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look how shiny it is, Grammy. It's so shiny. It's so shiny. It's so shiny.